Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Thursday, October 27th edition. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning, and we saw quite a bit of snowfall overnight last night. Now you can see kind of off into the corner of the screen where the plow is driving that there's that accumulation of snowfall, and you can see those tire tracks in it and how they filled back in because it is continuing to snow. We are expected to be in this winter weather advisory until 9 a.m. this morning, and they're saying that we could accumulate a couple more inches between now and then. So if you are getting out on those roadways, just be nice and safe. Give yourself that extra travel time. Know that those plow drivers are working really hard to get everything nice and cleaned up this morning, but we saw so much precipitation last night, so much snowfall. I don't know about you, but I feel like my snow dance really brought it in for us. Now, we've got some great national holidays to celebrate on a day like today. It is National Cranky Coworker Day, National Black Cat Day, and National American Beer Day. So, if you have a coworker who's extra cranky today, just know that you should celebrate them a little bit and their crankiness. And then, of course, if you have a black cat, give them a little bit of extra loving today, and especially because it's spooky season still. And then for American Beer Day, you can go enjoy a great beer at one of our very fabulous local places like VBC. So make sure that you go check them out as well. I'm your host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great show in store for you. We're going to be chatting about all the things taking place in and around the community. We're going to introduce you to a great local band, Rewind. Then we're going to be chatting with the Bookworm of Edwards about some of their amazing upcoming events. And then the Vail Police Department has someone very special to introduce you to, and we cannot wait to introduce you to them and kind of hear more about them as a person. And so we've got a very busy show in store for you. But for our local weather forecast for today, we are expecting a little bit more snowfall, mostly morning snow showers, mostly cloudy skies throughout the course of today. 24 degrees around 8 a.m., so it is pretty chilly out there. 38 degrees is our high. Like I said, that 60% chance of snowfall taking place. Now, we are expecting to see winds come out of the west-northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour. So that wind chill is going to make that 38 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see snow taking place first thing this morning, tapering off later into the afternoon, and then just mostly cloudy skies as we approach this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver starting to cool down. 47 degrees. They're expected with a 60% chance of precipitation. 38 degrees in Vail, 40 degrees in Avon, 41 degrees in Eagle. Increased chances of precipitation throughout all of Eagle County as well. So that low pressure system sitting above us right now, this is eventually going to make its way out, bringing us some fabulous sunshine. But if you are getting out on those roadways, be really nice and safe. They are expected to be slippery throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down 9 degrees is our overnight low. It is going to be nice and chilly out there. Sun going down just a little bit earlier and earlier. 6:11 is when we're going to see that set today. Wind shifting directions slightly, coming out of the north at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expected to see warmer temperatures and beautiful sunshine tomorrow. 50 degrees is our high, partly cloudy skies on Saturday, mostly sunny skies on Sunday. So this high pressure system slowly making its way in, bringing us these sunny days, warmer temperatures starting tomorrow. So if you have yet to get everything nice and prepared for winter, well, we highly recommend you do so now. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, whether you want some fine jewelry or some fossils and minerals, they're your one-stop shop for all you need, and they're located right across from the Solaris ice skating rink. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to chat about some of the great things taking place in our community.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where we're going to talk about all of the great things taking place in and around our community. Now, we are 15 days out from Vail Mountain opening, which is really exciting for all of us who cannot wait to get out there and enjoy the snow. But right now, there are still some other things that you can get out there and participate in. So the first thing that we want to talk about for this evening, if you're looking for something great to do to kind of just feel the warmth and the love from our community, well then Speak Up, Reach Out is doing a great event, and this event is called This Is My Brave, where some fabulous community members, some strong community members, and some leading community members talk about how they overcame the challenge of mental health, of addiction, of just anything that could really give you a platform to relate to, because storytelling saves lives. And so this is happening at the Riverwalk Theater tonight from 6:30 to 8:30, and they have such an incredible performance lined up for you. So you can go online, you can buy your tickets, there's a bunch of different options, and it's just such a great way to see how open and loving our community is, because this is something that I feel like everyone could benefit from. So you can always do that tonight, or if you're looking for something to maybe get you a little bit more into the spooky season, well, then the Vail Valley Theater Company has something that's going to be a ton of fun. They've been working really hard on the production of the Rocky Horror Review, and so a Rocky Halloween, you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to combine a bunch of the best kind of Halloween shows possible, and so you're going to want to go over there, check it out. You can go online, you can buy your tickets, and it's taking place tonight, tomorrow night, and on the 29th as well, and so you can just get out there and enjoy this. And like I said, because they're bringing all of these different kind of things into it, like the Rocky Horror Show and the Addams Family, it's just going to be a lot of fun. So make sure that you go check that out, and especially because you want to support a great nonprofit here in our community, and they're one that have been here for quite some time. So make sure that you go check them out, or all you have to do to become a member of their great nonprofit is donate $20. It's that simple. So they've also got a great Halloween party happening on Sunday night, and Rewind, the band that we have coming in, is going to give us some more information on exactly what you can expect for this really fun costume and Halloween themed party. Now, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow night, where maybe you get out there, you dress up, and you sing some karaoke, well then you can check out Loaded Joe's in Avon, as they are doing spooky karaoke, which this is a ton of fun to get out there and do, especially because everyone's dressed up. And I don't know about you, but I love dancing, and so this is a great way to do so. Now, we've got some other things taking place in our community over the course of the weekend. If you love hockey and you like to play hockey, well then the Yetis Hockey are back for the season, and they are doing their tryouts this weekend at Dobson Ice Arena. And so you can find them on social media to get more information about exactly when you need to be there to participate in the tryouts. But if you like to have fun on Friday and Saturday nights, this is the best way to do so, only because what an incredible team they are and how much hype comes with these games. It's like an adrenaline that maybe you just need to experience. So check that out so you can audition or try out for the hockey team. Now, some other things that we want to touch base on. You can always go to discovervail.com to see the full lineup of activities and events taking place in Vail, and especially because they've got a lot of other fun things happening, and we've got a really big hockey tournament coming up in our community, and this is going to be a ton of fun to get out there and participate on. We've also got Restaurant Week coming up as soon as Vail Mountain opens, so if you love good food and you love it at a great deal, well, then you're going to want to play along with Restaurant Week. Trick-or-treating is taking place on the 31st, so you can go check that out. The Vail Symposium has a great program called The State of the Valley, and this is going to give us all the great information on what's taking place in our community. Now, this is happening at 8:30 in the morning, but they're bringing experts from so many different parts of our community for you to get there, to sit down, listen to them speak, and then, of course, have great Q&A at the end. And this is one of the most incredible parts about the Vail Symposium, is that you can go with your questions lined up already. You can go through the whole program, see if they answer your questions. If they do not, well, then you get to ask them directly to the speaker at the end, which just gives you that one-on-one connection feel, which I think is really important when you're trying to learn more about what's happening in our community. Now, just a couple other things that we really quickly want to mention. The Vail Performing Arts Center is starting to line up their winter programs, and they've got everything from things that the family are going to love, to things that the kids are going to love, to things that just the parents are going to love, from great musical acts to plays to comedians. They do it all up there at the Vail Performing Arts Center, and with just over 530 seats, there's not a bad seat in the house. So you can go to valarpac.org and buy your tickets for the shows that are already coming up. Now, some of these shows are already starting to sell out, so you want to keep your eye on this. Make sure that you're getting your tickets while you still can, but get your hands on some of these amazing tickets, just because these shows are to die for up there. It's breathtaking, and it's just a ton of fun. Now, the final thing that we want to mention, although Vail Mountain is about to open and we're really excited, the other thing that we're really excited for when winter kicks off is Birds of Prey. This is one of my favorite activities, and if Kevin were here, he would say I say that about everything, because I do, because I love our community so much. It's so enriched with so many different forms of entertainment, whether it's sports or arts or whatever we've got going on. There's just a lot happening. And to make your way up to Beaver Creek and see the downhill, see the Super G, and see some of the best athletes in this sport competing here in our backyard is just a ton of fun. It's a free spectator sport. You can just stand at the base, watch these athletes do and ski their absolute heart out, which just makes me so happy, because this is a sport that's very near and dear to my heart. You can also buy tickets for the VIP experience, and then you can enjoy Beers of Prey if you like beer. So make sure that you go online and you check that out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard! Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interest across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
We love to support the local community, and we love to support the theater, and we love to support the music, and we've got a great band joining me on the couch. So we've got Jeff and Josh from Rewind right now. You guys look amazing this morning.
Oh, thanks. I just a little something I found in the closet and tussled my hair. It takes me hours.
Haven't gone to bed yet.
Typical rock star.
You know, typical rock star life. And so Rewind is a band that's been in our community for quite some time.
Yes. Long time. We've been together, I think, 7 years.
Wow.
We started out with two guys, Alan and Mark, who are both tech geniuses and have tech businesses. Mark was the owner of RTP, which was the resort technology partners that Vail Resorts ended up buying, the point-of-sale ticket and sales system. And then they found Joel Dekanick, who's a bass player, who's also a local chiropractor, and a, what do you call him?
Keeps us running strong.
Oh, yes, keeps us running strong. Bass player, board shorts, goofy guy, always out in the audience. And then Jeff came along 5 or so years ago, 6 years ago, auditioning as the lead singer, and there was no one better in the Valley, so we settled for Jeff. And and then we got Steve Stavisky, who's on keys, who's actually a real estate broker in the company that I own and run. And then myself, I guess, right?
That's it.
The drummer, yeah.
That's amazing, and it's so cool how you guys are such valuable community members in so many ways. Not only do you guys all have impressive and incredible jobs, but then you come together and you just form this rock and roll legend band, Rewind.
It's been a lot of fun. You know, the key thing that we bring is just fun. You know, we don't take ourselves too seriously, and just get the crowd into it and have a blast.
And so you guys are performing a very special performance on Sunday. Let's talk a little bit about it, since you guys are nice and dressed up.
We are dressed. I mean, this is what we wear every day. But Jeff, why don't you talk about the
So the Vail Valley Theater group has got its first performances going since COVID, so it's a big thing for them. And so on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights at Route 6, which is also sold out, they're doing a review, and then to also help them get back on their feet, we said, well, why don't we throw them a fundraiser and a Halloween party? Mm-hmm. So it's what we're calling the Ultimate Cast Halloween Party. So party with the cast of the theater group, and if you've ever met any of these people in the theater, you don't have to get them started to do anything. So it's the craziest, coolest people you'll ever meet. And so then we're going on live at 7 at Route 6 on Sunday. And it'll be a costume party, and it's just going to get out of control.
It's going to be wild.
I mean, I'm dialed down right now.
He's dialed down.
Well, it's
These
early.
are conservative costumes. But this is our usual this is our usual look for, you know, Halloween. We've played a lot of Halloween parties. We've played a couple of years in a row outside the movie theater on Riverwalk, outside in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. We've done other Halloween benefits and different things like that. And we usually kind of show up in our White Snake, Poison, Motley Crue-ish kind of look.
Speak to yourself, man. I got to find my. Oh, never mind.
This is a little different. Yeah, this is a little different. But yeah, so we're playing 7 to 9. It'll be great, and you know, our music is appealing to everyone of all ages. And you know, we play Journey, Don't Stop Believin', and Stone in Love. We play Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. We play
little Van Halen, little Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
So all of the great classics, and so no matter what, people are going to know what you guys are playing to make it a ton of fun to just get out there and experience. And so as you guys have come together, and people now are going to start seeing you and definitely are going to come see you on Sunday, if people want to see you more than just Sunday, how can they find where you guys are playing?
It's very easy. Rewind Colorado on Facebook. We also have a rewindcolorado.com website, but Rewind Colorado on Facebook. You can see our set list, which changes once in a while because we get excited about different songs. And you can also see events for what gigs we're playing. And we play throughout the entire valley. And actually, just a few weeks ago, we played down at Western Colorado University for the students down there and had a blast. Before that, we played at Oktoberfest in Lions Head as the headliner. These are the kinds of events that we do. So anytime you go to the Facebook page, follow us, and you can always get reminders about the events that are coming up. We try to keep that
pretty
information up to date. Absolutely. Or you could text Jeff, and I'm happy to give everyone his cell phone number right now.
There you go.
555.
It's super easy to find your cell phone number online, so I would tread lightly with that joke.
Yeah, that's true. I should have said that.
That's a funny joke.
There goes that. We can delete this and start over.
Could come back. Now, you guys are playing this Halloween one. Any great shows that people can look forward to over the winter season?
So we haven't booked all that out yet. So again, we've been busy with just fall straight jobs. And, but keep checking back to the site. We'll update that.
And with your guys' real grown-up jobs, how do you find time to balance that with your passion project of Rewind?
Well, I tell you, it is a balancing act. We all have different types of jobs. You have different types of hours. Sometimes we're scrambling to get to an event or a gig and set up at the last minute and looking for the guitar pick or the trumpet or what did I do with my drumsticks? So it can be hectic.
I took them.
Yeah, he took them. He always takes them. I throw them at him. But we do have time to practice, and we do have time for gigs. What we don't do is play every single week or every single weekend because we can't manage that. For us, it's a couple of times a month or once a month, so that we have time to, of course, take care of ourselves and our families and our careers, but also so that we're fresh when we go to play and we're not kind of like, oh, not another gig. We're not worn out. But, a lot of people say, oh, this is your alter ego. Actually, I can speak for Jeff, too. This is actually who we really are, our jobs.
Our alter ego is
at work.
Is at work.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
like, this is the real us, right?
Well, and it's rare that you get to see people that, do the real jobs, but then have the passion project that they can, hold on to and do so frequently, and especially here because we just have so many things always going on. The hustle and bustle of our community is relentless.
Yes.
And so it's amazing to have you guys come in, join me, and chat about all of these things only because what a ton of fun you guys get to have.
We're really, really lucky just to be able to do some things that there's nothing like being on stage, get a crowd of people going nuts, and you get to be a part of it. And it's really, really an awesome thing. And
really
we're very lucky.
It really is a privilege. And we all get along, 5 of us. And then there's one guy who's just difficult. Lead singers are prima donnas typically. But
I love that. You guys both point to each other.
There was no green M&Ms in the room this morning. I'm a little upset by that.
In the green room.
Sorry. Well, you guys, we got you right in here. That turnaround time was quick.
Not to think about it too much. No, but we all really are. In all seriousness, we're all great friends. We all respect each other, get along. And in fact, in a month or so, we're going to get together in Fruta and do a little retreat and have a couple of days together, talk about music and talk about arrangements and talk about sort of stage presence and how we want to perform. And we've done a lot of videoing, a lot of recording of our performances because we like to watch, how we look up on stage and how we're interacting with the crowd. So we're always trying to improve, always trying to get better. And we have a lot of fun, but we also take it seriously because we want to put on a good show. It's really important to us.
I feel like I've seen you guys at Lions Head or out and about, and I feel like you guys are incredible. And so on Sunday, do people need to go online and buy tickets to the event?
So there's that link if you go to vailtheater.org, and theater is with an R-E, so it's THEARTRE.org, or at the door. So it's a $20 donation to the Vail Theater Group.
Which is incredible. And we were just talking about the Vail Theater Group and what they do because they're such an amazing nonprofit here and such a good outlet for people to express themselves. I want to thank you both so much for coming in and giving us all this great information this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. I will see you on Sunday.
Good.
I'm going to come.
What are you going to dress as?
I can't tell you.
Well,
you're going to have to see if you can spot me out in the crowd.
Just don't wear a blonde wig because I don't like to compete. You know what I mean?
Well, luckily mine's not a wig, so we're good.
Oh, yeah, that
Are you saying this is? is?
No.
I'm
No,
offended.
She has naturally blonde. This is just a different. Forget it.
God.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see you rock on Sunday.
Rock on.
We can't wait.
Make sure that you check out Route 6 on Sunday, or maybe you see if there's some extra floating tickets around for the incredible shows taking place starting tonight, going till Saturday, and then go participate in the fun costume contest and party and everything that they've got going on over there. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting increased chances of precipitation first thing this morning, and so we are in that winter weather advisory until 9 a.m. this morning. 24 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 38, 60% chance of snowfall. Now these are mostly in the morning showers. We are expecting to see winds come out of the west-northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour, which is going to make this temperature feel just a little bit chillier out there, so make sure that you're nice and bundled up as you get outside to do anything. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, snow first thing this morning, a few showers into the early afternoon, and then that's going to taper off, and we're just going to see mostly cloudy skies throughout the remainder of the afternoon and evening. Now as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver slightly cooler today than they were yesterday, 47 degrees, 60% chance of moisture down there, so they're going to have a nice wintry mix between rain and snow. As we make our way up into Vail, 38 degrees is our high, 60% chance of precipitation, 40 degrees in Avon with a 50% chance of moisture, 41 in Eagle with a 40% chance of precipitation. Mostly snowfall here in Eagle County, but a low pressure system sitting above that entire I-70 corridor bringing us all of this precipitation. We are expecting 1 to 3 more inches of accumulated snowfall throughout the course of the next few hours. So if you are getting on that roadway, just be nice and safe and give yourself extra travel time. So leave a little bit earlier, get out there, scrape your car off a little bit earlier, and just be prepared for that snow to continue to accumulate. Overnight tonight, we are expecting mostly clear skies. 9 degrees is our overnight low. Wind shifting directions slightly coming out of the north at 5 to 10 miles an hour. That sun is going to set at 6:11. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for that to go down a little bit earlier. Now, as we take a look at the next 5 days, tomorrow, That high pressure system starting to make its way in. Beautiful sunshine. 50 degrees is our high, and that's going to continue. A little bit of cloud coverage on Saturday. 48 degrees is our high, but continuing throughout the rest of the weekend and early into next week, we will see that sun out and about. So that high pressure system has made its way in right now. Those evening lows staying below freezing though, so make sure that you're taking care of all of your things that you might need to. We're going to introduce you to the TV8 Visitors Bureau right now and take you shopping at the outlets at Silverthorne. If you're making your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne, well then this is your TV8 Visitors Bureau to get you in the know as you're making your way over here to enjoy all of the fabulous villages from red to blue to green. There's somewhere for everyone to shop and enjoy. Whether you're looking to update your wardrobe or maybe you want some Bath and Body Works, you want some things for your home, they've got Williams, Sonoma. There are so many great options here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now if you're looking to be a little bit more sports oriented instead of a little more clothing oriented, which is what I like to come over here and shop for, well, our sports director Blake O'Rulian has some great information for coming over here for all of your sports needs. Let's take it over to Blake.
Hey Maddie, thank you so much. Yeah, we're actually here at the outlets of Silverthorne, where there's actually 3 distinct villages that are color-coded. So the first one that we're going to talk about is right behind me, the Red Village, which is Lou Outdoors. And Lou Outdoors has all of your skateboarding needs, your outdoor needs. They have everything that you really need. It's a family-owned business, and it's a great shop to shop at. Another one that we're going to move over to now is the Green Village, which has Blue Valley ski and board rentals for all of your snow sports. So in the colder months that are coming just around the corner, you can actually go there, you can rent things, you can buy things, but it all gets you ready for your skiing and snowboarding seasons. And then lastly, we've got the Blue Village, which has Pearl Azumi, which has all of your cycling gear. So in a couple of months, when you actually have a little bit warmer weather, you can go out for that cycling time. And they've got great discounts, 10% off for students, teachers, first responders, as well as a whole lot more. There's a ton of things here at the villages, at the outlets of Silverthorne. Make sure to come check it out.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun & Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
We love our local law enforcement and all of the great things they do for our community. And so we've got the Vail Police Department. We've got Mike Bindle joining us on the couch, and we're really excited to introduce him and his new role with the Vail Police Department to you. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in bright and early and facing the roads out there this morning.
It was a little slick coming in, but I left plenty of time, so I got here, I think, on time.
You did get here perfectly on time. And so let's talk about your new role really quickly with the Vail Police Department.
Yep, so I'm the community liaison sergeant, so it's a rotating position with the sergeants group. We rotate every 2 years, and Sergeant Bakkens had it for 2 years, and now it's my opportunity.
Which is amazing, because what a fun way to be involved in the community and just see everything that's going on, but then get to do fun things like come sit on the couch with me at Good Morning Vail.
It can't get any better than this.
It cannot, except for all of the great activities and events that you guys have coming up. You have a busy weekend.
Yep, I think I'm going to need a vacation after this weekend.
So let's talk about what's kicking off on Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, we have the drug take-back in Vail. That's going to be from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. And people can just bring any of their expired medications, if they have old supplements, old vitamins, things like that. It's a perfect spot to get rid of it instead of flushing it down the toilet or throw it in the garbage, which is not great. It's pretty harmful.
Which is not great, and this is just a good way to dispose of those in a safe manner, and especially maybe if you have any of those pharmaceuticals that you've had to receive, maybe you had a shoulder surgery or a knee operation, and you just have those extra pills laying around, this is the best way to dispose of them.
Absolutely.
And it's nice and safe for everyone, and especially if you're in a house with little kids running around.
Yes, you definitely don't want that. So, and then we have a bin that's there year-round, so it doesn't have to be a one-time only thing. People can come 24 hours a day and drop off stuff if they can't make it on Saturday.
Which is such a great resource, and thank you guys so much for making that so accessible to everyone in the community. That way there's just a safe place to get rid of those kind of scary things.
Absolutely.
So then, you guys are doing something that's going to be nice and chilly.
Yeah, I'm not super looking forward to it, to be honest, but we're doing the polar plunge in Avon at Nottingham Lake at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Which, this is a really fun activity, and a lot of people can get involved, and so there's a way for people to go online, register through the Town of Avon website, and then participate in this really chilly, freezing cold activity.
I don't know how many layers I can wear, but I'm going to wear a lot of layers.
Into the water? Are you going to be ready
No,
to... Yeah. Be ready to throw those on
Yes,
afterwards. And it all goes to a good cause.
Yep, it's going to go to the Special Olympics, so we get cold for a couple minutes and it's perfectly fine and it's worth it. Special Olympians are awesome, and any way that we can help them out is a big deal for us. So we're looking forward to it. If you go to our Facebook page, the link should be on there. And we're a little behind Eagle PD, so that's makes me a little sad. So if we can get a couple more donations to beat Eagle PD, that would make me very happy.
If I didn't have somewhere to be on Saturday morning, I would 100% be there with you guys, because it looks absolutely cold. We're showing a video from past years of people doing it, and you've got people out there, so everyone is safe. They're in a great place, but also it just looks like a ton of fun.
It is a lot of fun. It definitely takes your breath away once you hit that water, but it's definitely a good time.
I would imagine it does. Now, something else that we have taking place on Sunday, you've got another great event.
Yep, we have the Touch a Truck event. It was canceled last week due to weather, so we're starting that back up again. It's going to be at Ford Park at 10:30.
And for people who don't know what the Touch a Truck event is, can you give us some more information?
Yeah, it's basically all the different departments in the town of Vail will bring out all their cool vehicles and things like that. So it's a good way for the kids to jump on the big front end loaders and the snow plows and things like that. Of course, Vail Fire is going to be there, so everyone likes to see their vehicles. So I think it'll be a good time, and kids kind of like that stuff.
And it's a great way for the kids to just feel how involved our community is. And I talk about this really frequently here on the show, just because we do such a good job of making sure everyone is included. And there's always those little kids that are like, I want to grow up and be a policeman or a firefighter. And this is just one of those ways to build their aspirations and make that just feel so real to them.
Yep. It's usually they want to be a firefighter, but if 1 in 10 says they want to be a cop, it's a win for us. So it's a fun event, and the kids usually get a big kick out of it. So it's a good time.
Well, and then you're inspiring Halloween costumes
Yep.
for what's taking place on Monday. So let's chat a little bit about that.
So that's going to be the Trick or Treat Trot, which is in Vail and Lions Head. That's going to be 2 to 5 p.m. Apparently it's the 30th annual one, so they've been doing it for 30 years.
They like to make sure that the kids get out there and have a great time and participate in all of the fun, and especially because sometimes we have hard neighborhoods, right, to go trick-or-treating in. Like, I live up in Intermountain. Those kids would be getting a workout if they were going to come trick-or-treating in my neighborhood, and so this is just a good way to kind of balance that out here in the community.
Yeah, it's a good way for, the kids to come out in the village and, meet everybody and go to the restaurants and the hotels and the the retail store. So it's an easy way for, I think, kids to be part of the community and actually get more candy.
So you guys are busy. There's a lot of things happening, and this is a really fun event for the kiddos to get out there and do. And so kicking off at 2 p.m. makes it nice and early.
Yep.
They can come right after school when they're already nice and dressed for Halloween, and then just get a ton of delicious candy.
Yep. We're going to be at Bridge and Gore, so we're going to be right there in the village. And then, like I said, it's in Vail Village and also in Lions Head. So there's plenty of places for the kids to go.
Which makes it a ton of fun. We want to thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for what you do for our community. Thank you for all the great events, and congratulations on your new role.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Make sure that you check out the Vail Police Department's website. That way you can see all of the incredible things that we have taking place over the weekend, because the Polar Plunge is a ton of fun. And come on, the Vail PD needs to beat the Eagle County Police Department. So we just got to make that happen. And so go on, register, and donate. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to continue talking about Halloween festivities. So stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
My favorite place in the entire Vail Valley is the Bookworm of Edwards, and we've got Allie Teague joining us to chat about some of their great events, activities, and some of their new books. Good morning, Allie.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for trekking it here in the nice weather that we have right now.
Yeah, slow drive.
It is a slow drive, but you got here, you're nice and safe. Yes. And you got to enjoy all of the snow that we got this morning.
Oh my gosh, gorgeous. I didn't even know we got that much until I started to head over here.
I know, you woke up to like a winter wonderland. Yeah. Now, you've got some great activities, and so we're going to talk a little bit books here in a moment, but you've got a great event taking place tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's actually, I think, our first partnering event with Bravo Vail. And they brought in a scholar, Dr. Zoe Weiss from DU's music school. And she's going to talk about different composers and their letter writing habits. The whole event is called like the art of letter writing. So why they did it, how it impacted their work. And everyone who comes, it's a free event, which is great. And everyone who comes is actually going to go home with a packet so you can start practicing letter writing as well.
Wow. And it's 6 p.m. and you guys have such a great place to come and enjoy these kinds of lectures. I really want the packet. What if I can't make it, but I want the packet? Can you just
I can hook you up.
Ah, yes. This is why you're my favorite. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah.
Now, some other great events that you guys have coming up are to do with children and the
Yes.
spooky season.
Oh, yeah. Saturday, so excited, we're doing our annual spooky story time. But this time we decided to partner up with Mountain Youth and Alpine Art Center. And so this whole kind of pumpkin extravaganza starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday. I'm going to read some stories, including this awesome Oliver Jeffers' There's a Ghost in This House, which has these really cool historical photos and translucent pages so you can follow the ghost as the girl tries to find him. Super cute. I'll read some other ones as well, obviously. And we definitely encourage you to bring your kids in costume. I will be in costume, so I don't want to be the only one. And I want to see those kids as their little, like, Elsas, you know.
What are you
One of my
dressing
favorite
up
parts.
as? What are you dressing up as?
You know, a Renaissance lady, I guess. I got it at a
love
Ren
it.
Fair, so, you know. I use it every year. It's a great costume. And then after story time, we're going to encourage you guys to head down to the Riverwalk backyard, where Mountain Youth's going to have a pumpkin patch set up. You can grab a pumpkin and then head back up to Alpine Art Center, and they're going to have drop-in pumpkin carving hours. So it's kind of like a whole day almost.
A whole fun day of activities.
Yeah.
And so it just makes it really easy for the parents to get out there and make the most of the Halloween costumes that they've just purchased.
Totally.
Now, you just did an event on this one. This event has come and gone, but this is a great book for families looking into getting into spooky books with their kids.
Yeah. This is middle grade, so it's technically for like 8 to 12-year-olds. It's definitely spooky or scary for sure. And kids love that stuff. We do book fairs for a lot of the local schools, and the scary books are always the best sellers. So if you're looking for a scary book for your kid who can't get enough, that's the one. And all of our copies right now are signed. So,
oh, amazing.
If you want to head over, now it's the time for sure.
Now is the time to get your hands on that, especially as we have a few more days in the spooky season left. And I was just talking to someone about horror books versus psychological thriller, and I was like, I can do the psychological thriller where I'm like, this is based on something that's pretty realistic, where the horror I'm like, no, I don't want to hear about someone hacking me with a chainsaw. No, thank you. I'm good on that. All right, so now we've got some new releases.
Yeah, some really important ones. Cormac McCarthy is a huge deal. He wrote The Road several years ago, and this is his newest one. Apparently, it's the first in a 2-part series, and it's about a diver who dives down into the ocean and finds this sunken plane, and there's like this deep conspiracy mystery as far as why it went down and why the 10th passenger is missing.
Whoa.
So it's definitely like a darker thriller mystery types, kind of following the tone of The Road.
Well, so this might have to join me in my new list of a fat stack of books
You would
that
like
I
it.
just recently bought from the Bookworm in hopes to find my soulmate.
This one's a little bit older, but I thought it was an important one because Taylor Jenkins Reid is so popular. I read Daisy Jones and the Six myself and loved it. So this is another one of her like fictional biographies. So it's not a real person, but it definitely reads as a biography. And it's about a tennis star who kind of has this massive comeback, even though everyone has pretty much written her off.
Which these are always really inspiring because especially as we've got a lot of athletes here, and sometimes you have a bad season, you have a bad shoulder, a bad knee, and then you're like, wow, am I done? You're not done.
This one is the newest, Colleen Hoover. She is so incredibly popular. All I pretty much need to say is this is the prequel to It Ends With Us, and people will love it. It's kind of like thriller-ish. I know there's some romance in there. We haven't had anyone at the store read her yet, but there's teens and like young adults who cannot get enough of her stuff.
And it's spooky?
No, more so like mystery-ish, I would say. Yeah,
I like that. I could be into that.
Yeah, this one is definitely not spooky. I brought it because Ross Gay is one of my favorite authors ever. It's his newest essay collection, and he is just the sweetest man. We actually Zoomed him a couple years ago for his other book that is kind of like the other half of Inciting Joy. It's called The Book of Joy, The Book of Delights. And this one is his newest essay collection, kind of in that vein of different things he does to bring himself joy. Which I feel like we all need right now.
Right, and I came in a few years back and I bought a book that was very similar to that, and it was about a girl who went through her story of like when I was in the 6th grade and I thought I had depression, I did this, and like she tried everything under the sun, and so it was a really good read, and I would highly recommend it. I just don't remember the name right now.
It's fair. This one is the newest Celeste Ng book. She wrote Little Fires Everywhere, which became a TV show on Hulu. So if you're into, that kind of realm, it's a Reese's Book Club pick, which I think are always so awesome. They're always fast reads with really juicy characters and great stories. We have some signed copies left like this one. And this one is about, I think it's futuristic. I haven't read it yet myself. But it's about a boy named Bird who lives with his dad, and his mom has kind of like left them. And his dad works for a library, and all of a sudden the government is saying they need to get rid of all these books that are kind of like Fahrenheit 451 that are like inspiring people to like fight against the government. And one of the ones they decide that needs to be like burned essentially is his mom's collection of poetry. And so Bird goes on this whole quest to find his mom and figure out kind of like what happened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Little Fire Everywhere was a great read. I read it. Anything that has the Reese Witherspoon stamp, like Where the Crawdads Sing too, it's going to be amazing because she does such a good job making sure that the books that are in her book club you're going to be engaged with, you're going to not want to put down, and then by the end of them you're like, I'm what? Like that. My response to Where the Crawdads Sing was like, this is all we get? This is the end? And now it's becoming a movie.
Oh yeah, totally.
So a lot of new books. And you guys just do such a good job with all the events. And, of course, the food there is amazing. Beyond. The staff, really. And last time you were here, you were like, yeah, we got all our new socks in.
We did, yes. We are getting new stuff in literally every day. It's crazy. We already have some of our ornaments and Christmas cards out. So if you're one of those people that plans early, we got you.
That easy. Nice and covered, just like that. Ali, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information. Now, if people want to check you out online, what's your website?
Bookwormofedwards.com.
That's simple. And then where are you located and what are your hours?
So we're in the Riverwalk building, kind of behind E-Town, which you can see from Highway 6 really well. And we are open from 8 to 6 during the week and 9 to 5 on weekends. Except for this Sunday, we will be closed. We're doing our biannual inventory.
Oh, man. Good to know. That looked like you were excited about
Oh, yeah. It's so much fun. We get to scan every single thing in the store.
Oh, man. Ali, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, giving me like 3 new books that I have to put on my reading list so that I can start more books. Again, I really appreciate it.
Always.
Make sure that you go check out the Bookworm of Edwards. You get your hand on some of these great new books that they just got in. They always do such a good job of knowing the exact book that's going to make you thrilled to be reading. So go check out the Bookworm of Edwards. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are seeing cooler temperatures first thing this morning, 24 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 38, 60% chance of snowfall. Now, we are in that winter weather advisory until 9 a.m. this morning. Morning showers and then mostly cloudy skies, winds coming out of the west-northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour, which is going to make that temperature feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that snow first thing this morning, a few snow showers in the early afternoon, and then it's going to clear up and dissipate its way out, and we're going to see that high pressure system start to make its way in. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, a low pressure system sitting above the entire thing, 60% chance of wintry mix, so rain and snow down in Denver. 47 degrees is their high, 38 in Vail, 60% chance of precipitation, 40 in Avon, 50% chance of moisture, 41 in Eagle, 40% chance of precipitation. So if you are getting out on that roadway at all, just be nice and safe out there, especially as we're going to continue to see that snowfall. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 9 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. That sun going down at 6:11, winds slightly shifting direction coming out of the north at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, that high pressure system that we've been talking about is making its way in tomorrow. 50 degrees and beautiful sunshine for Friday. A little bit of cloud coverage for Saturday. 48 is our high. And then as we continue into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we are expecting to see that sun out and about, those temperatures progressively warming up, but those overnight lows continuing to stay below freezing. So if you are not fully prepared for winter to be here, well, then now is the time to do so, and especially as we're going to see those temperatures warm up, and then hopefully more snow comes our way before opening day. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you need anything at all ski related, they're your place to go. Ski or snowboard related, winter related, they're your place to go, so make sure that you go check them out. They're located right here in the heart of Avon. We want to thank you so much for tuning in to this Thursday edition of Good Morning Vail. We had so many great guests come into the studio and talk to us about so many great events. So if you're looking for something to do to celebrate Halloween, you can always check out the incredible play that's taking place, but then you can go enjoy that big, huge party on Sunday at Route 6. $20 donation gets you in the door, and you're going to have a ton of fun with the band Rewind. Then, of course, there's the Polar Plunge, and there's trick-or-treating, and there's the Touch the Truck taking place. So there's a lot happening throughout the course of the weekend. Get out there and enjoy it all. Make sure that you check out the Bookworm of Edwards with those kiddos dressed up in their Halloween costumes. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., and we can't wait to see you then.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
Take advantage of the amazing mountain access right from your front door. Apex Plaza offers impeccable amenities and unparalleled mountain access. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Featuring a contemporary designed great room and gourmet kitchen that open to an expansive terrace. I'm here with Crystal, owner of Guardian Angels Babysitting, Inc. Tell us a little bit about the services you offer.
Yeah, we offer luxury baby gear rental and babysitting and the commodities of home on your vacation.
To book Guardian Angels, visit opulentvacations.com. The high-end amenities at Apex Plaza will entertain everyone. Enjoy soaking in your private hot tub or lounge by this 50-foot pool. The clubhouse game room will provide hours of fun for the whole family. With unbelievable ski and mountain bike access, there's something for everyone. You'll make unforgettable memories in this mountain retreat. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Join us on Toyota's Race Week as we take you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR each weekend.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Hi, I'm Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking, and today we are going to be cooking up some real goodies. Whether you have people visiting or you're going on a picnic or you just want something really healthy for dinner tonight, I've got you covered right here. My name is Tracy and I've been cooking in the Valley for a long time. My business is called Colorful Cooking and I like to add fruits and vegetables to everything. We want to eat healthy, we want to get some good substance, and we want to get out there and enjoy the high country here in the Vail Valley. So today, I am going to start off with one of my newest recipes, and I actually love this recipe. It's good for all the vegetarians out there, so if you have people visiting and you kind of need to adjust the menu a little, this could be a good one. It's an asparagus wrap, and it's with a chipotle sauce and cheese. Then we are going to make a Brussels sprout salad, and I don't know, a lot of people liking Brussels sprouts right now, but a lot of the different generations have mixed feelings about Brussels sprouts and they don't like them. So I'm going to tell you how to cook them perfectly so that everybody will like them. We're going to pair the Brussels sprouts with pears and thyme and put them in a honey mustard sauce. So it's really a nice salad. It's hearty and it's one that you can make and then put it in your fridge. So if you do have guests or if you do want to eat it tomorrow, it's still going to be good. And last but not least, we are going to make crab cakes. And I'll tell you what, I think everybody pretty much loves a crab cake. So we've got asparagus wraps, Brussels sprout salad, and crab cakes that we're making on the show today. And we're not wasting any time. We're jumping right on into it. So at first we're going to do the asparagus wraps. Now I've already boiled the asparagus and I got some skinny ones today. I think everybody has a different preference. You like the skinny or the fatties, but we've got some skinny ones today. I have boiled them and then I shocked them. So that means you boil them in water until they're done. And these were skinny ones. They took like maybe 3 minutes in boiling water. And then I put them in cold water. That stops the cooking process and keeps the nice vibrant color green. So we're making wraps, super easy. And one of the things when you're making wraps that you want to do is microwave your wraps for like 30 seconds because that's going to make them a little bit easier to roll and a little bit easier to work with. So I've got 3 wraps in here that I microwaved for about 30 seconds. They are flour tortillas, delicious and hearty, and those are going to be the base for our asparagus wraps. But first, what we need is our sauce. And now every sauce really makes a difference when you're making a sandwich or a wrap or dinner or a salad, whatever you're making, the sauce is really important. So today we are going to make, it's kind of like a play on Russian dressing, but with chipotle. And if you don't know what chipotle is, chipotles are jalapenos that have been dried and smoked. So they've got a good kick to them, but they also have a real smoky flavor. So if you like the smoky flavor, this wrap is going to be for you because I have a smoked Gouda as well. Should have opened that before the show. So anyways, we start with mayonnaise and then we've got to add a little sweetness. So this is kind of funny because this is not always a staple at my house, but we're going to put a little ketchup in there as well. That'll give it the sweet flavor, kind of like a Russian dressing, a play on Russian dressing. And then we're gonna use a little bit of these chipotles. Now, I really like these in the can. You can buy them at City Market. They're already kind of chopped up for you, so that's nice, because if you buy them in the adobo sauce, you get the full chipotle, and then I like to blend that up. So it's just another step. So here we go. We've got that sauce made. I'm a spicy, smoky girl, so I'm adding a little bit more chipotle to that. I want to see kind of a red color. Super easy. Mayonnaise, ketchup, chipotle. And now what we're going to do is we are going to put that all over our wrap. So what I've noticed, and I make wraps a lot for my catering company, and what I noticed is that if you do a thin layer of the spread all the way around the tortilla, you're going to be in good shape for rolling it and keeping it all together. So just make sure you don't put it all the way up to the top, because when you roll it, it's going to squirt out. It's going to be a mess. I have smoked Gouda cheese because this is going to be a smoky wrap. I'm going to put that at the very bottom, because what I've noticed is if I try to cut these wraps with asparagus, the asparagus shoots out all over the place. So you really want the asparagus to be on the chipotle so that it doesn't shoot out all over the place when you cut it. Put some lettuce down there. Look at all that. This looks so pretty with all the colors. So then when you roll it, you're just going to go like this. Pull all of that in. Roll it up. I roll these, put them seam side down in the refrigerator, uncovered, because if you cover these flour tortillas with saran wrap, then they're going to get super mushy. So I uncover them. If I'm making them the day before and I want them to still be good the next day, I just lightly cover them. So that means I just put a little bit of saran wrap over them, and I don't like make it tight or anything, because you don't want that moisture. It really makes it kind of gross. And if you're packing them for a picnic or something like that, you want to put them in aluminum foil, or you want to put them in something where you've actually like cut holes in the saran wrap so that it doesn't get all soggy, because they really do get soggy. Okay, so lots of asparagus. Fill that up, because that's the main course here. I like a little bit of lettuce too, and then the smoked Gouda cheese. So just bring those in. It's kind of like you want to feel with your fingers so that everything's pretty even, because I like to cut these in pieces for appetizers, and so you're going to want to be able to cut those in like 5 pieces. So you want it pretty even. Here we go. Here's the asparagus wraps. I'm going to make one more. We are going to take a quick break. When we return, we're talking all about Brussels sprouts. We're going to get these in the oven, and I'm going to show you how to make a delicious Brussels sprout salad. We'll be right back.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Welcome back to Colorful Cooking. We just made some asparagus wraps, which will be great for guests or just for lunch if you're looking for vegetarian. And now we're going to move on to a salad that I really like. And whenever I serve it when I'm catering, people love it. It's a Brussels sprout pear salad with fresh thyme and honey mustard. So just a few ingredients, just really good ones, kind of a fall feel. So if you're looking for something with Brussels sprouts that are so healthy for you, this is a good one. First off, you need to cut the Brussels sprouts. And I have definitely tried to cheat on this one before, but you've got to get rid of those end pieces and just cut them. And all the Brussels sprouts, just like with any veggie you're ever working with, they're all different. So when you're baking them, and my oven is at 400 degrees because we're really going to roast these babies, you want everything to be about the same size. So if you're getting some really little Brussels sprouts, then you're not going to want to cut them as much as the big ones. Like this one's a monster, so I'm going to just cut that a little bit more, just so everything's the same size and it actually cooks at the same rate. So we've got these little cuties. They're so cute. They're just like baby cabbages. And then I'm going to put them on my sheet pan. And let me tell you a really good secret if you haven't already picked up on this one. Parchment paper is the best thing in the world when you're cooking anything on a pan, because you basically don't even have to clean your pan afterwards. You just throw the parchment paper away. So that is a tip that if you don't know already, start buying parchment paper and put it on your baking sheet. You will thank me. You will absolutely thank me for that. Okay, we're going to keep this super simple because the ingredients are fresh and healthy. So mucking them up with a whole bunch of different ingredients is not what we're going to do. Brussels sprouts by themselves. Oven is at 400 degrees. I'm going to pour olive oil over the Brussels sprouts. Doesn't even have to be that much because it's going to kind of melt when you bake it. And then I have a mixture of salt and pepper. This is how I like to do it when I'm in the kitchen. Just make a nice mixture of salt and pepper because that's what I use for everything. And I'm going to really kind of generously cover these Brussels sprouts. And whenever I'm cooking veggies, I definitely put a lot of salt and pepper on them. Okay, the Brussels sprouts cut up nicely, olive oil, salt and pepper, oven's at 400 degrees. I'm going to pop them into the oven for about 10 minutes. And this is when a little bit of experience is going to let you know, because if you cook those